me taking a walk over to West 48th Street. Take a look at the CLO office and Sea Org dorm. My Sea Org contact, ex-Sea Org, tells me that it's still worth going there. Last time we went there wasn't a ton of action, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll give it another shot. And yeah, I think we'll go out this way. Hey Antics, welcome in. You had a scary live stream the other day. Glad you're okay. So we're in Grand Central right now, just to give you a quick. So this is the 42nd Street train station. It's where the MTA will take you in. Amtrak uses Penn Station, a little bit lower in Manhattan. They got some fine dining here at the train station. Cubs didn't want to eat here, but once we had enough people to outvote him, he relented and realized maybe it's a good idea. I had a reasonably good croissant and a latte. Cheers. Oh, your exchange is going to come with you. Great. That's great. Hey Haggis, welcome in. Just something a little different today. We're going to go West 48th instead of 46th Street. Check out the CLO building. If it sucks, we'll just do a First Amendment audit of the org. I don't have a sign. It's just going to be more of a First Amendment audit. I'm planning to do get some content for my other channel. That's the Manning Cafe. Manning Cafe is more literary and historical themes. Try to blend the two in a way that hasn't been done very often. And take some content for Noam Romer channel. There's some good stuff coming in there. Hey Joe, welcome in. Good to see you. Pretty nice day out here in New York. We've been getting snow every day. Last week, just like a little bit in Western Mass and Northern Connecticut. Got snow Friday night. Big pile of snow in my car. Then I go see, the beach live streams. It's like, gosh, so unfair, but it's a little bit better in New York. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. I'm having a fantastic weekend. Very, very good weekend for me so far. Thank you, Antics, for being moderator. And I just want to zip up my jacket, so I'm gonna set y'all down for just a second here so I can zip it up. Try to put you on the ground. Yeah, I just want to get my jacket zipped up. It's warm enough that I'm not wearing gloves. I have them in case, but I still think I'm better off with the jacket zipped. Yeah, this is our 4th live stream this year from New York. Did one in New Haven with Cubs as well. So we're kind of getting back in the swing of things. When it's snowing sideways and blowing wind and raining, it's just so miserable to come out here. And no one's gonna or at least it's gonna be very hard for people to talk to me for, you know, about Scientology or whatever. So it's been a lot harder to come out here, but we're getting into some better weather, and take advantage as we get that good weather. So this is 45th Street in Vanderbilt. 46th Street's coming up, and that's where the org is. I might just take a walk down this street, but we're really headed to West 48. And then, if people want, like I said, I'm going to go to another part of the city to do some more shots. If everyone wants to tag along, I'll get a cab. Otherwise, I'll just take the subway. But the problem with the subway is you only have a signal at the stations. In between the stations, there's no signal, so the live stream will die very quickly once I leave the 42nd Street station. So it's up to everyone. But the main purpose of today really is probably to go to another part of the city. I don't want to say, because if I say it in advance, I don't know, I might have trouble. I'm reluctant after the New Haven incident. Yeah, Tix, I think you're right. I mean, it's definitely been a brutal winter in Chicago, so we're, you know, a lot of our protesters are staying home. We got Sweet Sun Slice has to drive a couple hours, like I do, to get to the Denver org. So I imagine, you know, bad weather in Denver is not helping. Hi, Irish Mart, welcome in. I like how you've been doing a lot of quick little shots of the Dublin area. We really haven't been able to see much of Dublin until now, so that's very exciting, Irish. Hope you keep it up. Maybe you can get Papa Smurf to go. He lives like an hour away, I think. Yeah, I want to just get a shot at this. Maybe I'll take advantage of parking sometime. I'm always taking the train in. I'm really kind of nervous about driving my car through here, but maybe one day I'll try it. I just want to remind myself that there's a parking garage right there. That's a lot of shamrocks, antics. Are they clovers? Maybe they're clovers. Maybe I misspoke. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. All right, next stop is Times Square. This area is called Little Brazil. I still haven't gone to any of these Brazilian restaurants. Cubs and I hit a couple restaurants when we were here last, but We didn't do these. And this pizza photo place here, this is okay. This pizza's okay. Some of it's good, some of it's not so good. So you gotta really look at all the pizzas, but they have legit like 30 different styles available. And the bathroom code is 2323. So if you're watching a live stream, even on the replay, and you find yourself on 46th Street, people always need to use the bathroom. Pizza photo is you just walk back like a boss. Code is 2323. And then my understanding is the Marriott Marquis up ahead on the 8th floor. There might be like a lobby area with the restroom, but I haven't personally tried that, so I don't know. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no, absolutely. You got it. That was Antics, yeah, thank you, Antics. It's becoming the slogan of the channel. And by the way, we still haven't seen any Chicago pizza videos, right? So our score is 5-2. We did a running score. We talked to people on the street, and people preferred New York style versus Chicago style, 5-2. Those are facts. Those are facts. But I know Style's not gonna leave that challenge unanswered, so look forward to seeing what Style Audit 1A has to say. Hey Hank, welcome in. We're New York, walking down West 46th Street. You can kind of see up ahead some of the Times Square lights. 6th Avenue interchange here. If I wanted to go to Rockefeller Center, I'd be walking that way. We did that before. That was fun. They had the ice skating rink going, and they were setting up the Christmas tree. Oh yes, and quality gear always here on the sidewalk. Here it's always these bags. In Paris, everyone had the Eiffel Towers, like the exact same Eiffel Towers on everyone's little towel. It's so funny.
Okay. I only started watching. I remember some of the, what do you call it?
You can count on this stuff being here every time we're here. Pass these people real quick. I so want to try this Havana place here. There's a good Cuban place that I went to in Washington, D.C. I wonder if this place is similar. sign looks really cool at night too. Signs are gigantic. Sorry about that. How you doing, man? I'm all good. Welcome in. Good Times Square. The child trafficking org is like you can actually see their sign about a half block away. Go in there and ruin your life if you want. Take all your money, disconnect from your friends and family. Bit, we're gonna we'll end up taking that 42nd Street subway. Look for the R train, W train, or maybe the 1 train. I don't really know. I don't know where everything is yet. It's a really big protest. Well, it's not really. It's sort of a protest. I'm a little jealous. I spent a lot of time on my sites. I got that giant one. Oh, look at this. NYC posing with the people. Community policing.
There are some people on.
I am a Scientologist. Are you curious? No, I'm not. I don't have the dynamics table on today. Here's a bunch of taxis, so if you guys want, we can take one. Go to a mystery destination so we can get some content for some other channels. Hey Mark, welcome in. So the problem is if I take a subway, you guys you'll lose the signal. We only have, so we're going to the CLO building where the Sea Org dorm is on the upper floors. That's what my ex-Sea Org contact tells me. So that's West 48, so we just got a couple more blocks to walk. If it sucks, we can just come back to the org. So this is, I think, 7th Avenue. This is, 8th, I'm sorry. This is, we over here is where we did our pizza challenge. If you remember that one. Yeah. Pizza cafe. That pizza's actually kind of expensive. And so I saw some people walk in and walk out. So now we can be on the lookout for Scientologists coming towards us. Now I don't have a sign, so they don't necessarily know who I am right now. Hey Vanessa. Yes, Vanessa, absolutely. We were just talking about you, so your ears must have been buzzing. You recommended we try this again. Last time there really wasn't much activity, so just kind of gave it up. But then that Marie gal walked by me. I didn't notice her. That's one name that you provided. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we'll give this a shot here. So I think I'm just going one more block and turning left. Does this look oddly familiar, Vanessa? You remember these streets? Probably not fondly. So I know the CLO office is where Nancy Fake Lorraine got some of her training for the Boston Scientology org, but other than that, I don't know exactly everything they do there. Okay, good. So here's 48th Street, so I think I'll be on the other side. Right, I think it's between 8th and 9th Street. Yeah, this neighborhood looks kind of familiar. Hey T, welcome in. Good to see you. I understand that George has been doing some travel around Australia. I think we saw him in the Melbourne airport. Or there were rumors that he was in the Melbourne airport, something like that. Oh, thanks, Vanessa. You got the exact street address down. Yeah, some of this looks familiar from the last time we were here. I'd give it a shot, Hank, but Vanessa is really the expert. So Vanessa, if you want to, CLO is Continental Liaison Office, but you know the exact functions it performs, I could not tell you all of that. But they at least do some training here, and then if I understand correctly, there's some Sea Org dorms at the top. We ran into Aaron a couple of weeks ago. He thought that was the case too. They had a kitchen where they probably prepared some of the LRH birthday food. I think this is it right here. Oh, that's nice. There's an NYPD car right out front. Maybe they can go arrest some child traffickers. So this is clean ship program. Okay. You get a couple hours to wash your clothes. Oh, nice. And then you can get back to your 80-hour work week. So, like way up there then it would be the dorm, or is that in the back? Yeah, there isn't really a lot of signs except for there's like, if I can zoom in on it. There's like a little brass plate there. You probably can't read it. I can kind of read it with my eyes, but not when I look through the camera window. And it says like, you know, that's the CLO office, blah, blah. There's a cop sleeping in their car. Oh, they go to a laundromat. So there's this huge building with dorms and they don't have any laundry machines? That seems kind of crazy to me. Oh, shit, we have someone going in there. All right, so we already have one person going there. We got 2 police cars now stopped. Puppy tag. He's got little shoes. Can you see little shoes? Boop, 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 boop. Adorable.
The name Charlie.
Charlie, how are you, Charlie?
Ahí está.
You want a free pet?
Ese nice, ese nice.
Get him on the live stream. He's got millions of followers. No, not millions, but he's got 10 followers right now.
Yeah.
Very, very friendly.
I took the name. I dey play. Yeah.
That's nice. Oh, does he want to shake hands or? Sorry, I don't have your doggy treats. If I had a Scooby snack for you, I'd give you one.
Okay, let's go.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Bye, doggy. Yeah, that's a cute little dog. Alright, so now the Popo's going. Popo's going bye-bye. Yeah, it almost looked like the guy was napping, but then another police car pulled up and now he's gone. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta work. But he didn't harass us, so, you know, I'm cool. NYPD's actually been very good to us. It's, hey Philo, good day. I enjoyed you taking us back to Sydney. It's been a while since I've been there. And I walked around the Opera House. This is the CLO building in New York. Continental Liaison Office. With some Sea Org dorms way up there, I think, and apparently they don't even have laundry. It's okay to leave Scientology. You can blow. Check out aftermathfoundation.org. I can't imagine I'll get in trouble for this, right? Now we just kind of wait for SeaWorks to walk in or out. Yeah, I feel it. Definitely let us know next time you're going to go to Sydney, or that was kind of interesting last time you were there. That weirdo guy running around, then taking pictures of you. Oh, boo! So they don't seem to have access to the building. When I was here last time, I was just checking out that brass plate, and then like one of the Sea Orgs actually opened the door for me, thinking that I needed help getting in. I was like, yeah, that's the last place I want to go. So yeah, so they don't have great access to get in and out. Looks like one of their front lights is on and one's off. Well, thanks, Afila. Actually, Vanessa's here. She gets the credit. Vanessa's our resident ex-Scientologist. So she encouraged us to come here. Yeah. You know what? Can we get a close-up on her, cameraman? This could be good for Matt for facing Scientology. Shit, now she's facing no direction. It's hard to get the close-up that he needs for his channel. Hey, Fuzzy Pink, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, so if this is your daughter, here's where she is, and you gotta come to New York and get her the hell out of this child trafficking cult. I doubt this is a good experience for her. So they didn't really let her in. The only reason why she got in is because someone else is leaving. Oh. Yeah, Antics isn't going to promote her own channel, but Antics of a Mama Squirrel has a nice channel of her own, and she had a really kind of scary encounter recently, so we all gotta remember to be aware of our surroundings. I always try to do keep like a 360 awareness around me, but I'm telling you, no matter how hard I try, there's always someone who ends up like right next to me and I didn't see him coming. Hey D, welcome in. Oh, is that right, Vanessa? I think it's kind of funny when they're locked out. They did that in Boston too. I think so, like, sometimes Cubs and I would be out there, or maybe just Cubs by himself, and you can talk to them, and they can't do anything about it. They can't even escape. But we're just trying to help them. We're not harassing them. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Got to be there to protest the cult. Do they? They need to do some maintenance, Vanessa. I can see right now that one light is out. But I'm sure it's a lot worse than that. The windows are filthy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, D. Thank you. Like, they can only get in if someone leaves. It's like happen in a nightclub and someone has to leave before you can get in. Except this isn't happening. This is just a hole where people are holed up. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I definitely am. Getting warmer and starting to do fun things again. Someone's pulling up to the child trafficking cult. Vanessa, do they have a? I don't know if they. I don't think they get many protesters here. Probably just the regular org building. I wonder if they have any like plan for what to do. Yeah, there's like one pole there. I don't know that it's doing anything. Oh yeah, thanks Antics, thank you. Yeah, so Cubs case in Boston is moving forward. He hasn't raised all the money yet that the attorney says will be needed, but the case has moved forward. You know, he was able to go to court and enter a plea not guilty. They tried to do some discovery, if I understand correctly, and that's all I dare say because I don't know how much more was public than that. But the case is moving along, and $10,000 sounds like a lot, but it's a felony case and it's Boston. The fees, legal fees in Boston are so high. I'm telling you, this is like a bargain basement rate. So I hope the guys can do a good job, but you gotta trust them. Oh yeah, Vanessa, this scaffolding, it's just like plywood, painted plywood. It looks bad. Okay, thank you, Antics. So that the statute involved is it's a two-party consent statute. In other words, both parties speaking have to consent to the conversation being recorded. I would have thought that you would focus on the fact that Scientology was almost certainly recording themselves, thereby consenting to the transaction being recorded. But I had the impression from what Cubs was saying that maybe the attorney was looking at intent. But then there's another issue too. There's the purpose of the statute is to fight organized crime, and so the statute may be too broad. If it's getting people like Cubs, and then there was a lady who was a victim of domestic violence. She was recording her abuser abusing her, and she got prosecuted. So the statute is very controversial. If I was a prosecutor, I wouldn't be making this my last stand. I'd find a better case. Yeah, thanks, Antics. I appreciate that. The one time that I posted that I was going to be at the New Haven org, it looked like they were kind of waiting for us, right? We got a little bit attacked, and someone came out and threw juice on me. And fortunately, there was another protester there, Holly. But that was kind of a scary situation. So I'm reluctant to post way in advance that I'm going to be protesting at this location on this day and time. Yeah, Holly is great. She's very dedicated, and really goes deep into like the Scientology. Oh, are they taking pictures? I think they're taking pictures of us. You guys say hi. Vanessa, is this one of your friends? Oh, gee. What would that say about Scientology? They should just shut off the power. I would love to work there and just shut off their power. So what did that say about Scientology? They can't even keep the lights on. They're not clearing the planet, and they're not even leaving the lights on. Hi. The person's still standing there, so I don't know. Kind of weird. seen a few people kind of come and go. They're having a hard time getting in, which is interesting. Yeah, this building looks really bad. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Philadelphia. Maybe it's not quite as bad as Philadelphia, but it's, you know, in the same conversation. All right, thanks for stopping in, Hank. It's good to see you. You got to put bread on the table. We'll hang out here for just a little bit more, and then maybe we'll go over to Org for another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then we'll see what everyone wants to do. If you want to take a cab, or if you want me to hang up the phone, and I'll take a subway ride. But I can't live stream. It's not the green train in Boston. I can't live stream if I'm on the subway. Yeah, Miss Cabbage lives a lot better than everyone here, that's for sure. It's an absolute disgrace. Oh, that gal did go in. Dang. They're pretty good at, you know, pretending like they're going to keep walking down the street, and they just quickly do a 90-degree shuffle inside the hole. Now, it looks like she had no trouble getting in, too, so maybe the door's unlocked now. Now, there's an SP suppressing the child trafficking cult activities. Vanessa, when you were here, did they take up a collection for a cool present for David Miscavige for his birthday? That's just the worst disgrace. You can leave Scientology. Check out aftermathfoundation.org. You can blow anytime. Do other people get presents too? I thought it was just David Miscavige. And I'm totally not saying he deserves anything, but I just thought it was him. How you doing, man? You know about Danny Masterson? He's in prison for 30 years. You know why? I heard Danny Masterson's in prison for 30 years for raping women at Scientology. But he's still a good member of good standing. How come? You can blow, man. I'll take it. I'll take it, antics. Spitting out facts. On the cold, hard streets of New York City. This is actually Manhattan. It's not really supposed to be the dark, cold, hard streets, but leave it to Scientology to mess up one of the better areas. Yeah, I mean, once he gained control, I don't know that he continued to try to work his way up the bridge. Yeah, it's perplexing how some people have different access in and out of that building. Oh, you see him? Do you guys see my little buddy? My new pal? There. Oh, he ran and hid. He ran and hid. It's like cockroaches, and they don't like the light. And they run away. Get this guy. Calling his bookie or talking to his buddy about the NFL draft, or maybe he's doing something else. Oh yes, yes. I don't understand why they think what they think they're gaining by taking the pictures. Oh, sure, here they are again. Hey man, check out aftermathfoundation.org. XC orgs, they'll help you out. So I think that guy is like running up and down the stairs, trying to get the best view of us, little old me. Well, I feel special now. But I was already having a great weekend. Yeah, it's very scary. Didn't we already see her? Did she like walk out the back door and then just to come back in the front? We'll have to rewind this tape later. Well, thank you, Vanessa. This turned out to be a good idea today. I got someone coming out. This guy's old. Oh, no but okay, good info, Vanessa. Thank you. So she must have come on. I just didn't realize it. This is only my second time here at this building, so I didn't really know how it was set up. You know, in Boston, they have a back alley that they'll slide out of. So it's kind of funny because I'll watch Cubs live stream. So when I'm there with him, if he walks out in the back, they think they're free to walk out the front, and then I'll be there. Hello, how you doing? Ma'am, you can leave the child trafficking org anytime you want. Aftermath Foundation will help you. Is that Marie? Is that Vanessa? Did you see her? No, I guess not. She's walking past. I'm still trying to find that lady. So they missed her. So is muster at the org, or I imagine the muster would be at the work building? Shift change. You traffic children now. I'm done trafficking children for the day. Okay. So this is all the foundation org, everyone that we see today. Would that be accurate? I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Vanessa. Really appreciate having you here today. Oh, so CLO staff would muster in this building? How you doing, man?
Are you part of Scientology?
We're just trying to figure out what's going on here. What do you think?
Well, I worked on the aftermath of Leah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I was an editor for that.
My name's Manning 8, with Manning 8 channel, so we're just live streaming on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually I go to the org, but today I thought we'd just try to see what's going on.
It's empty probably.
Well, we see a fair number of people. I think the Sea Org's like on the upper levels. I think they're leaving. I think this is dorm.
Oh, this is the dorm.
I think so, yeah. They do the CLO training here too. Like we know at one of the... I have one, we have Vanessa Winbury. She's a former Sea Org. She used to work here
Okay.
in the 1990s.
Yeah, I knew Mike. He recently passed away.
Yeah, okay.
And Leah
So you were in Scientology at some point? Oh, okay.
No, I just worked on the show. I know all about it.
Oh, okay.
And it's funny, I
exciting.
did a deep dive years earlier, and then I'm a TV editor, and then I had the opportunity to interview with Leah, and I told her, and then they hired me to work on the show.
Oh.
And the episode I worked on, the network wouldn't air it because it was about what's that place out? It's in California. It's out. It's the big compound.
Gold base?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And so we got the cops online and the detectives on camera talking about getting payouts.
You know they're getting paid, but it's
Of
cool that
course
you
they
had
are.
that on
We
tape.
had it, but,
yeah.
but that network wouldn't let us air it because they were afraid they were going to get sued.
Yeah.
So I worked on that episode, and I had Mike and Leah in the
That would've been
edit
so
every day. And so I learned a bunch of stuff about what was going on there. And
She knew everything. She was
Oh,
right at the top.
God.
She had access to everyone.
everything.
Except she didn't know what happened to Shelley.
Well, that's the problem, right? I mean, that's the problem. Nobody knows what happened to Shelley, and It's yeah, it was quite an education, and I wasn't a fan of them anyway. But after working on the show, I was just like, this is a dangerous organization.
It is, and
And I'm here on a trip with a school. We're doing Broadway stuff, and I walked by here. We're staying. I walked by one day, and I look in, and I go, "Oh, this is Scientology." And I saw them coming in and out because I go have a cigar over there. And I watch them come down.
that's fine. Come on.
They always look beyond you.
Did you lock it? I'll move it up for you. You're
Real to them or whatever. it
yeah,
is.
right, yeah.
And I mean, if they knew me, they would be like, "Oh, he's extreme SP," you know, because I worked out the show. And
Yeah,
I'm friends with Leah.
When I'm over at the org building, there's a lot of people that mention your show.
Oh, do
Yeah,
they?
a lot of people saw it,
Yeah.
and they were, affected by it.
Oh yeah.
I just got started because I'm a tax lawyer, and they've had the tax controversies.
Come on.
And so when I had that in law school, I was working at the IRS, and I was working on a corporation that had created a fake charity, and had a partnership where all the profits went to the fake charity that wasn't being taxed. And so we had to fight that, and at the same time I was learning about the Scientology. I'm like, wow, this is really wrong. And then the more I learned about it, the worse it got,
Yeah. No, it's terrible. In fact, they went through my garbage at my house.
Wow.
Yeah, I caught them. We took my kids to school, and I was driving back, and these guys were going through my garbage, and then they just grabbed some stuff and left. And I'm sure that they found out that I was just working there at the network, that I wasn't, anything important.
Yeah, but it's still in a file somewhere.
Oh God, I'm on the file. My picture, everything's on the file. I know that, yeah.
They've been quite the picture takers today.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. They were taking some pictures out the door, then I caught them, and they ran upstairs and tried to take pictures upstairs, and they came back down.
Oh, I'm sure they got pictures of you and I talking.
Oh yeah, well that's all right.
I don't care.
I've already been to the org a bunch of times. I called the police on me. I don't care.
Yeah, they tried to. I don't want to say they tried to do anything crazy, but I would get phone calls from different people. I don't know, spammy kind of calls, and I would just hang up. But yeah, no, Leah's. I mean, I talk to her all the time, and when Mike passed, it was I had a text conversation with Mike right there before he passed. And he was such a special guy. He was such a great guy. He really cared. I mean, he was a guy that cared.
I mean, it takes some guts to protest like this, but when they already know everything about you, and then you fight against them, wow,
Yeah.
That's really impressive.
Yeah, and they're when you read all their I forgot what it was called. They got all these techniques that they use, and when you go, and I had on my edit bay, I just
want to get a picture of this.
Okay, I had files this big on all of all their techniques, and I'm reading through them, and I mean, if people can't see what they do and how they act, it's very it's a fascist kind of movement. They're just very controlling. I mean, these guys, what are they making, $1 a day maybe in there?
About $50 a week if they get paid, but sometimes they don't sell any books or auditing, and they
So
don't.
how do they survive here? That's the question.
Well, they get a room, so they don't need to pay rent, and apparently they pay food. They can prep food here.
Oh.
So, it's like some people say they don't complain about the food.
Well, I'm sure they can't.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, but even after they leave, that wasn't the problem. It's all the abuse that you can't leave. It's a fair gaming.
Yeah.
They'll track you down because when they do the auditing, they get all your information, right? Financial records, where your family is, and they'll come find you. And even David, his captain's father, they found him
Dude.
all over the place.
Yeah, dude. It's and the LA department. The LA Police Department.
Most corrupt.
Yeah, they're
most
involved.
corrupt police agency.
Yeah, they're involved because Leah can't get any movement on it at all. She gets turned down.
That was
I
great.
actually helped them create their podcast that they did afterwards, just briefly. I just kind of helped them kind of put something together to pitch it. and then they pitched it and they did it. So I saw you over here. I was like, okay, he's either not with them, which I don't think he is because he's across the street.
Yeah.
But I knew kind of what you were doing. I was like, oh, he's got his eye on the building here. So, yeah, it's a bad.
Oh yeah, so Vanessa, she used to work here. She said.
Vanessa.
Yeah, you know her?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go back. Yeah, so she
I
says
think
she never got $50 a week, usually 20.
Wait.
She's saying food was disgusting, but we've had others say.
I think it's,
Something
I didn't
different.
remember Vanessa's last name.
So she may have married or changed it. Vanessa, I don't know if you had a different name back then.
Vanessa, did you work with Leah on the show? No. No, I don't think she was married. There was another Vanessa I worked with. There was another.
Harry's?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
She looks like her a bit.
Yeah, so Vanessa's familiar with a lot of
She
the. No, I don't know.
She wasn't on the after.
She was working here, and she knows the
No, it's a different Vanessa.
Boston folks too.
I worked with.
Did you want to say your name again? Because I don't want to. That's your. Okay, we're gonna pass. Sorry if you like.
I was one of the editors on the show.
So
That's what it was.
So he was on Leah's show.
Yeah, the last
as
season.
editor.
The last season.
It has access to the hidden footage that they wouldn't show.
Yes. I don't have access now, but I had it.
But you did at one time.
Yeah, when I worked on the show.
Yeah.
I couldn't take anything else against the rules, but yeah, they had, we have detectives on camera saying that they are getting paid out, that they go to the compound there, the gold base, and they get fed, and
Oh, they do it there? How stupid. You would think they would run a hotel ballroom somewhere. And
no, they're
be
so
smart.
They're untouchable
Yeah.
at that place.
Wow.
Untouchable. Everyone knows it. So that's, it's like, it's a different, it's a form of corruption, but it's like, they're just wide open to it.
Yeah, there's a protester, Aaron Smith Levin, and he was attacked by someone that Scientology put up to it. He was protesting outside the Hollywood Recruiting Center. And so he reports it to the police, and they said, well, if you want to file this police report, you have to be arrested too.
Yeah.
What the hell? And then they chained him up to a bathroom inside the police station.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't say everything you need to know about the LAPD.
Right. I think that what you're doing, what other people are doing, and like what we do on the show, is truly exposed it to a lot of people that I would be surprised that their recruitment numbers are very low now because of it.
We try to discourage everyone from going
I
in.
think that people are, you can look it up now. Back in the 70s, the 80s, and 90s, you couldn't look it up.
Yeah.
But now you can say, well, what's this about? And you can see everything that's happened, and if you do join them, then you're not being smart about it. You're giving away your life. You're signing a contract forever.
Well, some people are born into it, as a 5-year-old, 6-year-old kid. I mean, you trust your parents. There's no.
Yeah, well, that's how Leah got in. Her mom joined, and then she was involved, and then.
Yeah, and she went up to OT3, and her story, the story
great.
she told OT3, she's like, "What the hell is this?" If they told you OT3 when you first joined, you'd be out the door, right? So they make you spend all this time, and money going up the ladder, and then you're like, "Okay, I'm already sucked in," right?
The sad part about what happened with Leah was, the big thing that threw her out was she asked where Shelley was at Tom Cruise's wedding.
Well, yeah, but even right, and then someone wrote her
the
up.
Beginning
right?
of the end.
Report, yeah.
And then she had all these friends in Scientology. Then they all abandoned her, and she was like friendless for like a while. She had no friends.
That's what they do.
And then now she's built up, people. And I don't care what people say. She's a great lady. I love her.
Very
and
brave.
the thing is because she's so she'll just tell you the way she thinks. And,
Yeah, that's clear. That comes out right away.
And
Genuine.
that's what my relationship with her was just like.
I'm glad to hear that from someone behind the scenes, though, because
Yeah.
it seemed like.
No, I'm a pretty normal guy, man. I have a family, and I just kind of live my life, and got to know her and Mike, and they were very serious about it. But great people. Like I asked them anything about anything, and they would just tell me. But especially about this stuff, And Mike impressed me the most because I remember when I was diving deep and Mike was still in it, and he was like hardcore. And then he walked away in England. Walked away. And I remember asking him about that. He's like, I just was done, man. I just was done. So it's like...
Yeah, I'd like to know what the final last straw was.
I think it was just he was actually being held at Gold Base.
Yeah, he was RPF at one
Yeah,
point, right?
he was held at Gold Base
So then come out.
with a group of people, and then they would pull him out. They'd have him speak, and he would speak at these big conferences, right, for Scientology. When he'd leave, they'd pack him up and send him back there and put him in the hole.
Oh, gee.
So he was like psychologically abused, physically abused, starved.
There's a shutterbug right here. I don't know if you can see him.
What?
Shutterbug, right. All you can really see are the hands underneath that. Oh, now this car's blocking them.
Oh, they're taking pictures.
Yeah. There's an iPhone. That's fun you to know that. Now he knows we know he's gone, right?
Yeah.
He'll run upstairs. We'll see him upstairs in a couple minutes.
That's funny.
Yeah, that seems to be like their idea of an intimidation tactic. Sending PIs out is intimidating, but taking pictures of me isn't.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah, well, I don't know what they do. They send them.
No, but I'm saying, what are they? It's like, okay, I got nothing. Like, what do you? I'm not powerful. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I just have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, but still, like, there's no like power that we have. We're not in the government. We can't So it's like, I don't know. I laugh at them now. I feel honestly, I feel bad for the people involved. I feel bad. I wish that they would be able to have a life.
Yeah, we've told a few people about the Aftermath Foundation today. I mean, they're obviously not going to probably just go log in right now, but if it's in the back of their head, back of their mind, I'm hoping that they'll maybe at some point check it out.
It affects someone. It does affect someone. Oh, he's got the marks.
Yeah, I noticed that. It looks like it's doing some shopping now. They haven't bought off. They don't have the money to buy off the NYPD. You noticed that.
And you got a mob city too, so it's very union strong. This would be a hard place to manipulate. But yeah, it's just more about letting people know that this is kind of a bad thing to get involved with.
Yeah. They were doing the stress test here last time when I was here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I tried to explain to people on the sidewalk. I had another protester with me where this is what happens. They ask you these stupid questions. Now you're talking, right? And now they'll say, you know what, you're almost right. You just need this book. And then you'll be okay. It'll be perfect. And then you need another book, right? Then you need courses and auditing. And now they got their claws in you. You're done.
It's a multi-level marketing scheme.
It is. It totally is. Right? They have their stats that they have to hit. And,
a lot of brainwashing and a lot of stuff. Yeah. And then when
2 minutes for showers? Is that right? That's what you're saying. You get 2 minutes for a shower? Yeah, they work 80 hours a week. Or more.
Yeah. Well, they might be visiting my garbage again. That's fine. Scan my face, figure out
I put all my garbage in the dumpster, and it has it's an industrial dumpster that just smushes everything, so they're not getting my garbage. But who knows what else they try.
Like I said, I don't really have anything. I'm just like an average guy.
Yeah. So. Well, you're not quite average. I mean, you worked on that incredible show.
What I'm saying, then I moved on to make like a show about dancing, So
okay,
it's
you're just in the industry.
I haven't made this isn't my life to attack these people. I just know about these people, you know what I'm saying? And so when I have an opportunity, if somebody talks to me about it, I talk about it because of my experience. But I don't, I'm not I feel bad for them, like I said, but I never made it a goal in my life to do anything. There's plenty of people that do that, but I do have experience, so I can share some of that. And yeah, it was interesting. And like I said, since I worked on the show, I mean, I have average people that know me that go, so tell me about the show. I'll tell them, like, this is what happened, you know? And the thing is I'm telling you from my perspective of what I saw and what I experienced, you know, and the files and everything else. So this is just, you know, I believe that they're wrong. I mean, I just know it.
There's no way to
stuff that I've
defend it.
seen.
You know, if
Yeah,
they just
there's no way
believe
to
in
defend
space aliens, fine. You know, if they want to just do like Dale Carnegie communications courses, cool. But it's the illegal activity. It's, you
No,
know,
yeah.
destroying lives.
Exactly.
It's
Well,
very
that's it.
easy.
That's it. That's right. That's the sad part. But some of these people are just in it. They're in it. They're going to be in it. They're not going to leave, and they're going to suffer. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part. You know. The thing is, I think the thing is, we have to look at it as these people aren't the enemy. It's the organization that's the enemy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the way, sure. Yeah.
Like they're the casualty to what this organization does.
Yeah, I
And-
mean, mostly
and-
agree. There's some abusers in here that.
No,
they
I
should
understand
obey,
that, but I'm saying
yeah, from the
they're
average.
directed to abuse. I mean, they're brainwashed. I'm not giving them a pass. I'm saying that I try to look at the humanity of it and say, it's sad that they do this, and it's sad that this organization is still alive, and it's sad that people are brainwashed into it. And the only thing to do is to avoid these people and not get involved.
That's right. The
You know,
only
if
way
you
to
think
win
your
is to
life
not
messed
play.
up now, and
you're
you
wishing for that
join
life.
this organization,
If you're wishing for that
you're
life back.
extremely screwed.
Yeah.
There's no way out.
They certainly try to prevent you from leaving, unless
Yeah.
they think you're suppressive, and then they might kick you out. They might give you a golden rod ticket.
And then you owe forever.
Yeah, the freeloader debt,
Yeah.
which if you grew up in Scientology, you might not know that can't be enforced.
I have enough debt. What would I get? What would I do? You know what I'm saying? Why would I get more involved? We'll see what happens. I think it's a dying organization, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's a dying organization. I think it's going to eventually peter out. I mean, they already have split. There's already other organizations that follow Scientology. You know what I'm saying? They have like other Scientology organizations that are outside of this one. I don't know how they operate, but I don't know, man. You keep up the work, and when I see guys like you, I'll tell you my experience.
I appreciate it.
Otherwise, I got to go see Broadway shows and hang out with
Yeah,
people.
we tell everyone that the Org is the worst show on Broadway. Go see
Which
a good
one?
one. The Org on 46th Street.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes you get like 2,000 people lined up on a sidewalk. Like, this is the worst show on Broadway. Go see a good one.
Oh, really? No, I think we're gonna go see The Outsiders.
Okay.
We saw Happy Endings, which was a great show. We saw, Jeremy, what's his name? I forgot the name of. We were at the Lincoln Center last night. We saw that show, so we have a couple more shows to go to.
That's great. And then all the kids get to see all that.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's fun. It's good. Still playing in the arts, you know, I'm still in the arts. I work in the theater and then I work in television. But yeah, good luck, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Keep up the good work.
Nice talking
Do
to
what
you.
you gotta do.
Thanks.
All right, see you later.
All right. All right, well, that was kind of interesting. I saw the guy standing, he was trying to figure out who I was, and I just assumed the worst because, you know, Scientology's already photographing me. So I thought someone standing on the street looking at me was bad for me, but wow. So that guy worked on the show, and he told me about some of the stuff they had that they weren't allowed to air. I heard rumors about that, but now we have an insider from the show. Hey, Holly, welcome in. Yeah, so we've had some really good information here today. We had someone from Leah's show, an editor from the show, and then we've got Vanessa here. Vanessa used to work at this place. Let's be nice and say that. So I wasn't planning to spend this long here, but well, I'm hoping better people are dreaming of me than Scientologists. Even if what you say is true, Antex, I'm having a great weekend. Alright, let's just quickly walk past the other org, and then we'll have to make a decision on what we're going to do. I was only going to spend an hour there max, but we definitely spent the max amount of time there. So we'll check out West 46th Street again, and then we'll either take a taxi if everyone wants to do that, or I'll just take like the 1 train to an undisclosed location and do some filming for a couple channels. So I hope you all enjoyed that show. That turned out to be a lot better than I thought. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Thank you for your help here. I'm trying to unzoom you guys. Here we go. Vanessa is our resident expert. And wow, to get an editor from Leah's show, I mean, what are the odds of that? He just happened to be here with like a school group, and he was taking a break. And voila. Voila. Is that how you pronounce it? Voila. There you have it. Oh, okay, voila. Voila. No, I think I need to get over. He's pretty reckless on his bicycle. Merci. Merci, Antics. Whoa, hey buddy. Go back to New Jersey if you're gonna drive like that. Which one, Vanessa? The Brazil grill? Yeah, there's a lot of Brazilian dining options here. I'll have to keep that in mind. There's a couple other ones on, I think, East 46th Street I want to try. Cubs didn't want to do it when he was here with me last time. Awesome, Kathy. Yeah, Dee, how about that? What are the odds? I'm so glad that we did that. And thank you, Vanessa, because honestly, if it wasn't for Vanessa encouraging me to go back, I wasn't going to do it. Because the first time I was there was really, there was really nothing going on, but I guess I was just there at the wrong time. So thank you, Vanessa. It's a group effort. Everyone, high five. High five to everybody. Everybody's doing a good job. Yep, this weekend's turning out to be pretty darn good. I hope everyone's as happy as I am right now. Hey, William. If you want to score a 20 bag, there's where you go. have an idea for the M&M store. We're gonna see Willy Wonka appear there pretty soon. It's gonna be really funny. Let's wait for that. Alright, we got great stuff here. More bags, more bags. Watches, bags. Can't go wrong buying it on the sidewalk. Oh, well, I'm walking the wrong way. I'm going up. I want to go down. I want to go down to 46th Street. Sorry about that, everyone. I got turned around. Yeah, sorry, I just got to go in the wrong direction there.
Ikaw ikabado?
A lot of activity here today.
Good afternoon, friend.
Got here at the end of the show. Alright, so it's decision time. Do you want to take a taxi? Or I can end the stream, I guess, and take I could walk you down to 42nd Street station. So we'll walk all the way through Times Square if you want. But I'm not sure what everyone wants to do. Oh, you're in Colorado. Yeah, Vanessa, I really appreciate you and all your help. This was trying to be a really good live stream, and it was because you gave me all that good information. Thank you. So, What do you guys want to do? I agree, Antics. Thank you for being a good mod. For helping out. I didn't see everything that was going on, but I know I zapped one person. But there might have been others. There's no one in this cab. What the hell? Vanessa, I'm going to do another, I'd like to do some, just get some content for some other channels, but it probably won't be Scientology owned property. I'm sorry, yeah, it won't really be Scientology so much. I don't want to, you know, I don't know who everyone is in the chat, so I don't want to give too much info out to start. I'm not even sure. This cab here, there's no one there, so I don't know. What do you do? Whoa! I almost got my head taken off. Hey man, there's no one in that cab. Are you free? Oh, you don't have the light on. I'm sorry about that. Alright, so I gotta wait. I gotta look for one who has the light on. This one isn't. I got in trouble in Paris for doing this, for like not getting the first cab, but the first cab, there's no one in the car. Second cab, the guy's light's not on, so he's not ready. Maybe I can ask this guy. Oh yeah, right, West 125th. So yeah, Vanessa, I might hit the. I might go to 125th. You know, there's a train stop there. So yeah, I might try out the Harlem Warwick. All right, so they're all leaving. I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting a cab, so. It's like they don't want to make any money. Hi, are you free? You don't want to make any money today? Did you want to make any money today? No. You're retired? There's no one. That one's not set up. So I'm just trying to get a cab. I'm sorry? Alright, no idea what it's saying. Oh, okay, cool, man. Do I get in this one? Alright.
Hey there.
Yeah, hey man, we're gonna go to World Trade Center.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, Vanessa, but he had his light on, so I was trying to figure out the guy didn't want to make any money, he didn't want to take the fare.
I tell you the story.
So you're smart, you're here to make money.
Those people, they're waiting to go the long fares for the airport.
Oh, I see, okay. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I don't want to go to the airport.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I don't have any tickets. Yeah, that happened to me outside the Père Lachaise Cemetery in December. There was 3 taxis and they all got out and went to lunch. Oh yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Better view. You got a tea? There's another Brazilian place. There's a bunch of Brazilian places here. Yeah, thanks, Kathy. That's a good point. You know, sometimes you just gotta look at your subscriptions too, and say you can get unsubscribed. I've been unsubscribed to Cubs before. It happened with Antics as well. So, you know, and I don't notice it right away because I'll go to the F Sciento page and just look to see who's online, or I'll just check out Cubs and Antics a lot anyway. So I don't necessarily rely on the subscription, but some of the other channels I don't see as much. You know, it sucks when you get unsubscribed and you don't realize it right away. So this is 5th Ave. Okay. Vanessa, you're the star. Thank you so much for coming into the chat today. Thank you everyone for coming into the chat. Can't live stream without anyone watching. I feel a lot safer with everyone, you know, watching what's going on. W chat, yes. And W moderators. I follow that cult member. Yeah, Cub's channel is fully monetized, so if you watch his channel, it'll help. Just you can click on a playlist and like go grocery shopping or something. You don't have to actually even watch it. You'll still get all the credit. I'm gonna plug in my battery charger here. Hey, nice to see you. Welcome in. Oh well, that's good to know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, we were at the CLO building for a while, and we ran into an editor from Leah's show. That was just pure luck. We talked about some of the material the network wouldn't let him show. He knew Mike Rinder really well. But just doing my job. Antics does a wonderful job. I'm gonna try to switch out to the other gimbal stick because this one's pretty much shot. So I'm gonna, here we go, click that out. Gotta just change up all my gear here. So here's a new one. things hamming up. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Thanks, Antics. What would I do without you? Ugh. I love it when people are subscribed, Kathy. We're going a tunnel here. Hopefully we don't lose you.
Speed trap reported ahead.
Speed trap, huh? I didn't think you'd be able to go fast enough to get a speeding ticket.
Speed trap reported ahead.
Thanks, Kathy. Don't really have a good shot for you guys right now. Pizza, yes, absolutely. I don't know about any pizza joints down here though. Okay, so
It's ready.
Payment selection.
I don't mean to sound stupid, but I actually don't know where it is.
Yes, right here.
Oh.
On the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, sorry. Sir.
Oh, you been okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Is
thank
that-
you.
Okay.
All right, I guess we are here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Like your style, man.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yeah, see what you know what the people know now.
Let's walk through here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know where I am. Oh wow, costs a lot of money to go up to the top. reflecting pool. It all happened. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you, Antics. Thank you to everyone who's here. RIP to all these folks who tragically lost their lives. They weren't government numbers, they were real people. Oh, I didn't realize there was water on this upper level too. I guess everyone probably knew that except for me. Wow, Kathy. Definitely a good day to be late.
Wat maak?
I think that one of these is the mall, and you can get on the subway from here too. I just don't. I mean, I'm not really great at taking the subway here. So I don't want to leave any of these victims out. The only person has a little flower.
Right here.
And my sister and her husband at the time, they got Yankees tickets at Christmas. I remember that. And they ended up going to New York on that weekend before that Tuesday happened. So they were in the World Trade Center on the weekend. I guess I'm fortunate that the game was scheduled when it was, not on the weekend. Or not on a Tuesday, sorry. That's pretty impressive, that building. Yeah, it's really difficult to see. I mean, I knew it was here. I knew all the names were going to be somewhere listed, but actually seeing it is different. They actually have it organized by the planes too.
I bought him was school.
I didn't catch that till now. I'm sorry. So they have it by plane, and then this is just, I guess these were folks who were in the trade center. So that's how that's organized. It's not random. I didn't appreciate that until now. Find well, that was interesting. We don't usually get to do that on a live stream. ride to Wall Street? Are you available? Or are your lights not on? Alright, man, can you take us to Wall Street?
You want to go to Wall Street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Il a besoin. Il a jamais le bon mot.
Thanks for sticking in with us, Vanessa. Making another stop here.
É venu quoi, si m'a capala,
Yo!
We're having trouble making it out. He's not helpful, is he? He's not a good cab driver.
Huh?
He's not a good cab driver. He's not trying to make any money. He's just chilling.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah,
Oh.
just wasting time.
No, because these guys, some guys, they are here to make $50, stuff like that. Wall Street is not gonna get it. Too short, But they don't understand that. You may get somebody else who wants
Exactly
to
right.
cut you off, and get
You got
somebody
it.
else,
I like your can-do attitude.
Yeah. You waste your time. When you don't get somebody, you're wasting your time.
Yeah, he's not making any money standing there.
Yeah. And you get somebody you don't want to take it. It doesn't make sense. You can get someone and come back to here, right?
All right.
Okay.
You might get some rich tourists that have to go back up to 42nd Street. Or... They want to take the subway.
You want wall in what, sir? Wall in what?
What's that?
Wall in what? Wall in what street?
Oh, you know what? I want to just go to the exchange. I want to go right in front of the exchange. Yeah,
Okay.
with the statues.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
You're gonna have to walk for two buildings because I cannot go through there.
Oh, okay. Well, you give me as close as you can. and-
Two buildings together.
Yeah, I know it's not too far away, but I didn't know how to walk there.
Pretty close, yeah.
I'm doing a live stream, so I didn't want to. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. Well, Vanessa, I think we just found one guy who wasn't interested. More or less told me to take a hike. But we have a good cab driver here, so we're in good hands now. Yeah, I think during the week it would be tough to take some pictures on Wall Street. Real busy, but on Sunday should be a lot better. I didn't see the light coming. Yeah, I know, Vanessa. But they have some cool stuff we want to see, so we just got to play the game. Yeah, it would be cold for San Diego, but this is one of the better days we've had in a while. And You know, I want to get some of this photography out of the way because I've been holding people up. Okay, we got you. Thanks. Well, we already got the beaches on some film you haven't seen yet, Antics. But yeah, if we get a chance, I mean, when we get down to Wall Street, it's not too far from. There's some ferries down there, so maybe we'll get to do that too. You know, because there's a harbor scene I'm trying to film if I can. Yeah, this is, we're coming out of the tunnel now. Good. I didn't lose y'all. Well, there's some water for you, Antics. Right there, you can get the ferry.
Tricks up his sleeve that you have never seen before. I'm not telling. I don't kiss his mom.
Why New York Plaza? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, obviously. He's my special, type.
Chelsea, we're talking about you today. And really, it's remarkable. You have 6 consecutive #1 bestsellers. It's very impressive. I would imagine it also makes you nervous because when you have 6 #1s in a row, anything other than #1 must be disappointing.
Well, that's how I was feeling. Yeah. As I was publishing this book, I was like, I wanted to get to like a healthy, non-competitive place with myself. I was like, listen, just don't be upset if this isn't #1.
Oh, is that a French restaurant?
#1. I was having that sort of attitude. Just be grateful to, be on the list. Hopefully, it doesn't matter what number. And then they call you and they tell you you're #1, and you're like, that's exactly the spot I wanted.
Yeah, thanks, Antics. Yeah, check out Scooter Mom if you haven't on Monday night. She does a scooter report. Who knows? This live stream might even appear. If she deems it worthy. Getting that editor from Leah's show probably makes it worthy, doesn't it? Probably get a clip out of that.
That's it. Yes.
Can you point, where is Wall Street?
Wall Street.
Wall.
Wall. Oh, that's wall. That's not wall. Okay. You say you're going to exchange?
Yeah, New York Stock Exchange.
Exchange is right here.
You just walk down this road?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's not on Wall Street. It's on Wall Street.
All right, well, let's just change it. New York Stock Exchange. Is that?
That's it.
Where do I go?
Yeah. Just keep left. Get
Oh,
off.
just walk this way?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I told you.
Yeah, man, I'm not from around here.
I got you. 3 buildings from here. You see it?
Thank you, sir. Thanks for taking us.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Sure. Sorry, I just need a second to put my wallet back in my coat and
Okay, no problem.
get out of your cab.
No problem.
All right. Hope you make a lot of money, man.
All right, take care.
All right. A little bit of communication barrier there, but I think we didn't screw up. Yeah, I gave both cabbies a pretty good tip. Wish I could promote them, but it's kind of luck of the draw.
And we were like, no, we just called our coworker. We need to say it.
Pretty cool street, huh? Paved in brick. Yeah, there's this one statue. I think we absolutely have to have it on Gnome Roamer channel. Like the spirit of protesting. Yeah, here we are. Well, this is the kind of thing you usually just see like on TV and stuff. Damn, this is a Sunday. There shouldn't be this many people here, but that's what we got. Vanessa, that's not the one I was thinking of. You'll know as soon as you see it. It should be like kind of small, so like it should be right in front of us. Wow, they got security even on Sunday, huh? Here we go. You're You got it. You got it, Entrance. You got your shot? All right, I just want to take one quick one. We send this gnome everywhere around the world. Been to Australia, been to France. Protesting with this young lady. Thank you very much. All right, let's get the exchange. All right, did we get a good shot? We can maybe redo it. Yeah, that would be nice, but I don't know that I can do it.
So,
Like, she doesn't have like shoulder pads, you know. Gnome doesn't have a place to really sit. Oh, that's adorable. Someone's got their daughter right next to the statue. Yeah, I don't know where the other one is, though. The one that Vanessa mentioned. I want to try to see. I don't know if it's going to fit. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Best I can do. No more stands with a little girl bronze statue. I tried, Antics. I tried. It didn't. There was nowhere for it to stick. This church looks really cool. Oh, are you taking off? Thanks, Vanessa. Thanks for all your help. Greatly appreciate it. Those stained glass windows are just beautiful. I honestly don't know where that bull statue is. I take a picture of that too, but I don't really know.
The back of the stuff.
Hi, Susie. Welcome in. We're obviously in New York today.
I was going to stop doing so.
So that's Wall Street and Broadway. Just see if there's anything in this intersection that's noteworthy. I don't actually know. The answer is no. So there's the 4 and 5 train. I think I can take the 4 train back uptown. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there. Sorry. Took you down the wrong path. Oh, here's that church. last thing I want to do is try to get down to the ferries. See if I think if you just walk down Wall Street, it takes you there. Bank of New York, founded with Alexander Hamilton, like 1798 or something like that. I love this street paved in little brick, not really cobblestones, but like small bricks. Yeah, these bears are great.
That's the best thing that you could do, just to be a citizen.
Yeah, I'm kind of a natural klutz, so I'm trying to be careful with where I'm walking. So sorry if I'm not getting the camera right. So the reason why I want the harbor scene is on my other channel, Manning Cafe, we've got a blend of like literature and history. And one story that's going to appear on there is, I mean, it's mostly based on a true story. A gentleman who, he was born in Poland, but you know, when World War II started, he ended up being a prisoner immediately, and so he was held in the Buchenwald concentration camp, became a watchmaker, and then when the war ended, you know, he had survived, and he came to New York Harbor, and came to the U.S., came to New York City, and then he was robbed immediately, and you know, his whole life was just total struggles, and yet they overcame all of it to do a lot of great things. But I'd like to just get a shot of the harbor. That's where he came, you know, he came in somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Maybe not Manhattan, but that'll do for my channel anyway. Plus, it should just look nice. Oh no. Sorry, I muted you guys because the workmen were playing some music, and I had a lot of bad luck getting copyright strikes just from like background music. Granted, the Star Wars song, I did kind of steal that one. I deserve that copyright strike, but not the others. Yeah, so you're gonna see potentially some of the Wall Street and World Trade Center shots on Nome Romer. And I think we've got tea finishing up in Australia, so Nome Romer in Australia. And we already had them in San Francisco, so Club Brain Fog did a kind of a nice job, and you can see those clips. And then, of course, Boston was, I think, the first stop, and well, the first stop was San Diego, right? And then Cubs did Boston. Yeah, this is gonna work out. I'm going to unplug my phone charger here. I think we've got enough juice. Sorry about this. We're going to just... There we go. Appreciate y'all putting up with my technology problems. So this is the harbor. It's bigger than the tongue. Yeah, Nome Romer is going to have some really good content. This would look really great at night, but you know, I can't be here on Sunday night. I have a long commute back. It's gonna take me a long time to get back home, and I gotta work tomorrow. Maybe next time we can take one of these ferries around. That'd be cool. You can take a ferry from here, like up to Queens. Hey, Jamie. Thanks. Yeah, I could use the watch hours. I wish you were here, Jamie, because you know, you're the logistics guy. I'm just kind of learning where everything is, but I had to just punt and take some cabs, but that kept the live stream going too. Antics. Naughty, naughty, naughty. There's a cool older ship here. We'll go take a look at this.
You can. Depends how you like to read it.
I truly didn't know about this. Oh, Jamie, yeah, I appreciate it, but you know what I should have done? It's my fault. I should have, like, you know, contacted you before I left. 'Cause my live stream's gonna be now. I don't know if it's gonna go down that much longer. You know, it takes me 3 hours to get home, so yeah, it probably isn't worth it to you now. That's my fault, man. I'm sorry. I thought about telling Minion about it, but you know, for only an hour of protesting, I didn't know if she'd be interested in this stuff. I didn't think it'd be worth coming from Long Island. So we'll get something together, or we could have a bunch of us. You know about the ship, Jamie? Pretty large boat. Oh, you can like have an event on that boat. Yeah, I guess if your brokerage wants to just have its meetings or parties on that boat, you could do it. Walk on over from Wall Street. I'm in the wrong spot. I gotta go over a little more. Look at this. Welcome sign. Oh, you know what? This is gonna be a nice shot right here. Yeah, Kathy, I think I'd like to go take a look at it, but maybe I'll see it just from at the top of this ramp. I think I'll see it pretty good. I thought the boat looked a bit better than it's getting as I get closer to it.
It's not bad. It's good for Sunday.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? I'd like to take a bunch of protesters here. Wouldn't that be fun? The Intrepid, okay. Well, the tall masts are cool. the rest of the ship. I don't know. Joe. Yo. Yeah, we might get some good shots here. Hard to believe this is just a short walk from the Wall Street Exchange. We got the Instagram gals here. Let me get their shots real quick. Okay. Alright, guys. Here's a nice little place. Some flowers. What's more important, Kathy? I hardly ever get here. Actually, I've never been to this particular spot. It's my first time on Wall Street. I'm just getting a shot here just for possibly using with the other channel. Thank you again, everyone, for watching the stream. And Antic's doing a great job as a mod. Everyone deserves a high five. Let this Skyline Princess kind of go through the shot. Give it like another 5 seconds on the other end. I bet those bridges look great at night, but they're all lit up. Cool way. I'm trying to unzoom you out. Yeah, that 9/11 memorial was a lot more moving and dramatic than I expected. Seeing all those names. Vanessa has a lot of info. Got this little garden here. It seems a little bit out of place. I wonder if there's a purpose. Yes, he does. He'll be on his way back soon. Wow, I mean, this is like Wall Street, like at the end of the street, where $2,100 bills wouldn't pay for themselves. And we've got this tree. It's got to have some. I'm surprised there's no like little sign. Seems like it must have some kind of purpose. Je ne comprends. Get a good shot on that one. Well, I went to Paris. I mean, you're not pushing it on me. I like it, obviously. I try to make French food. I'm getting pretty good at making duck dishes. Working with red wine sauces on some other dishes. Y'all liked? Oh, is that where the cruise ships go? See that? Yeah, I think Antics lives in Southern California, if I'm not mistaken. Seems like that ferry is going really fast, considering there's no more water left and it's just a dock. I guess I know what they're doing though. Scooter Mom here. Hello. Definitely have a clip or two for you, Scooter Mom. About an hour into this we met an editor from Leah's show, and he knew Mike Rinder really well, it seems. Yeah, well, this is going to be an epic one because this guy is talking about LAPD admissions of their corruption, and the TV network apparently didn't want to put that on the air. And I've heard that before, but I don't know Leah, and I don't know anyone that worked on the show. But today there was this guy watching me while Scientology was taking my pictures. So at first I was a little bit leery of him, but you know, he wasn't quite sure about me either. So fair enough. Antics. You can always do that. I appreciate your dedication. Waiting for someone to relieve you of mod duties. Jojo, welcome in. Trying to get a couple of harbor shots from my other channel. It'd be nice to take one to Sperry's, so we'll do that on a future stream, I promise. That's probably the best shot there. Yeah, I think so. So we're at the very southern part of Lower Manhattan here. Down here for us, but we're here, so let's find out. Cult Audit. Down here, Lower Manhattan, as low as you can go. Just getting some harbor shots for my other channel. But we went to the World Trade Center. We went to Wall Street Exchange. Took some shots with Gnome Roamer. So now we can finish up on Gnome Roamer's New York trip. Oh yeah, it says Style Audit's here. Style Audit helped with that. Style Audit gave me a very good clip using B-movie technology. State-of-the-art B-movie technology. Maybe we can get to the end of that pier. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm holding this wrong. I'm trying to watch where I'm stepping, and sometimes when I do that, I don't know where the camera is. California was the capital of the United States at one time. Just want to see if we can go on this last pier. I bet we get some great photos if we do. Yeah, I don't know about fishing here. Did you guys eat anything out of this water? It's nice to look at the water, but yeah, I don't. Maybe they're just doing it for sport, but wow, these are some really serious fishing poles. As they get closer, they're really big. Style Audit, you missed World Trade Center, New York Stock Exchange with the little statue, the little girl statue looking at the stock exchange. You missed editor from Leah's show. Those were the, and then Vanessa's comments while we were at the CLO building. I think that's how I would sum it up. Irish, I don't know, but I wouldn't want to touch them. I don't know. I see a lot of like gates and stuff, and we may not be able to do this. No. Alright. We'll just see what it looks like on the other side of the gate since we walked all this way. Oh, it's a skyport. I guess that's what they use during the week for Wall Street. Heck no, Kathy. No way. There's no way you can eat anything. I'm seeing double. That's our shot for today, right there. I hope you liked our tour of Lower Manhattan. Oh, so right there, that welcome sign would be, at night, that's going to be awesome. thank you everyone for putting up with me and cab rides. I think it was a good live stream overall. We got some really good information on CLO building and some things that have been going on in Los Angeles with LAPD. So Scooter Mom, that'd be good for your scooter report. Antics, great job as a mod. Thank you also Style Audit and Scooter Mom for coming in towards the end. I thank everyone for watching the channel. It's been really fun. I gotta figure out how to get back home now. I've been wandering south. Now I'm at the end of, lower Manhattan, and I gotta get back to Connecticut. So I'll just say goodbye and see you in the next one. Bye.